Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this morning or to be here today. I would like to welcome all of you to the Saudi Educational Technology Summit. My name is Mattheus Goosen. I'm the Associate VP for Research and Graduate Studies at Alfaisal University, as well as the Acting Dean of the College of Science. I've been in Saudi Arabia working here for the last 13 years. And so I've seen not only my own university develop, but I've also seen the country develop. And so it's really been a pleasure to be part of this process. And so it's really nice to be able to, if you want to go to a movie, you can go to a movie now. And soon we'll also be able to go and use the metro. So it's really been nice to see all of these developments. All of us these days now, we are living in the age of COVID-19, and for the past 9 months or so, this has been primarily challenges, but it also has opportunities. So I can tell you from my own end, part of this as an educator, it's been a learning as you go experience, sort of trial and error partly, and trying to decide, originally we have all in-person teaching, and on the far end we have all virtual or online teaching, and then there's something in the middle called hybrid teaching. And so we're trying to find, for now, what is the best common ground that we can have with this COVID-19 era. Some of the problems that we've run into, for example, are class sizes, bandwidth, and even things like, how do you wear a mask if you're talking to students, some in person and most online for 2 or 3 hours on end? I mean, these are real challenges. In the case of students, all of us as educators must see that some students, we have a real need to socialize, and by socializing means they want to talk to each other, they want to touch each other, and I really get nervous sometimes when I see the students in the food court. They forget sometimes to put their masks on, and they touch each other. So this is really difficult, and where do you draw the line? And so also battling that on how do you have social interactions. Let me give you one example. Yesterday we had a group of visitors to the university, and we had to take a group picture. So what we ended up doing is everyone had the mask on. They took a deep breath, took the mask off, smiled, took the picture, then the mask went back on again. And so, this is just an example of where you try to adjust to the present situation. For faculty and for teachers, our primary jobs, I should say, is you are here to train students. That's part of it, to give them skills. But at the same time, our jobs is also to help the country. And so you're here to help to train your students, to create intellectual property, and then to use that intellectual property in the economic development of the country, because you also want to create jobs and products for the country. Another problem that we faced is planning ahead. How do you plan ahead for next semester if you're not sure if you are going to be able to do it in person or to do it virtually? And so what we've done for now, we've assumed that it'll be in person, so because you have to set things up, and then from then you can switch to virtual if you have to. You cannot assume virtual and then switch back to in person, because that's more difficult. So today, this is day one, and we have 4 panels, and these 4 panels will help to address all of these areas. The first panel is a keynote panel dealing with distance learning, how we have tried to adapt to this whole virtual teaching concept. The second panel deals with creativity and innovation, how we can use our faculty, our students, our staff to create knowledge and to generate this energy for making new things. And then the third panel today deals with entrepreneurship and commercialization. And here, for example, you take the intellectual property and give that to the students or the faculty, and you generate either a product or a new company. And lastly, the panel will talk about cybersecurity and cybercrime. And so then, because of course, when you're dealing with stealing of information, how do you protect yourself, fake news, and all of this, this is a new reality in which you live. So let me close off by saying again, welcome to everyone. We wish you all the best in day one, and we hope that all of you will learn something new that will help us as educators. Okay, thank you very much.